Hey guys, it's Mike, another King Arthur Legends Rise video, back on the free-to-play day 3 of the new player experience of 7. So we're going to go for 7 days on new player experience, kind of get a feel for how the game is treating a new player. And we may go longer than that, but honestly it's kind of taking a lot of extra time going through here. The first few days you do get a lot of stamina because you level up so much that you're just constantly getting stamina and able to progress the account. Today I'd like to go through and actually farm some resources, get through our new player event, all these tiered items here. I like that they actually show you and kind of direct you into the chivalries of K. I think that's probably a pretty smart way to get players to move in the right direction there. Also got some 4 and 6 star gear coming in here today, a couple summons as well. So we get 2 chivalries for K today. That's actually pretty big. All right, so we got to be working on that. So we're going to go through, get all those done. We're also going to jump into the adventure mode today and start tackling that because we need to finish chapter 1 before we can advance our castle. So that's what we got on the agenda, so let's get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and go as far into the chapters as I can get before I get stuck. You can see as you progress through, you get a lot of great resources in here. If you're looking for a way to find out how to 100% all of these on YouTube, there is a channel. It's the free-to-play Monarch. And he has an awesome playlist that literally goes through each chapter and shows you how to 100% it. I think they're about anywhere from 10 to maybe 20 minutes per chapter, and then he's got an overview on the very first one that kind of just breaks down the maps and where everything is. So pretty good stuff as far as that goes if you need some help finding some stuff at the end, or you can kind of blaze through there and just kind of go scouting around looking for stuff on your own, whatever you enjoy. Alright, so we got through chapter 3. I could definitely press on, but honestly it's just taking a long time. I've been playing for probably about an hour and a half. Trying to get to bed at a reasonable time tonight because I've got pickleball early in the morning. So we're going to go ahead and press on with getting all of our stamina used and getting caught up for the day. What is this red dot all about? Oh, enter adventure. I don't want to enter the adventure. So while I was playing this, I was going through my free summons and I got an anguish on my main account on my phone. I got all excited. I was like, oh, an anguish. And then I realized it was on my main account. I've already got him chivalry level 10. But I'd like to get an anguish on this account. That'd be pretty fun. So we did get quite a few summons going through there. A lot of rubies, crystals, a lot of different just goodies going along there. We're going to go ahead and pull. Hopefully we can get through that 18 there. We're going to complete that with 400 crystals. Skip this. Oh, that's not what I want. There's our anguish we wanted. Look at it. There he is. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and pull a 10-pack here. And we are guaranteed we're hitting pity on this one because we're 18 away. So this guy is going to get the Hyperflex to the legendary. And we are, I should have checked to see if my wish list was still good. 2 rares plus a legendary. Who are we getting? Another copy of Morgan. That is awesome. So we can take a peek at her, see where we're at with what levels she needs to be at. This is chivalry level 2, so I think we need to get her to at least 3, if not 4 or 5, just because she's that good of a champion. We also got an Isolde and a Bors there, pretty good on the account, so we'll get that chivalry going on Morgan. And we've got Lancelot, Merlin, and Caliber Arthur, so we'll sit tight on those until we get a copy of each of them. And then going through the path of adventure, going through that much progress in adventure mode has kind of got us a lot of goodies coming in here. Got our stamina stacking up. Probably going to farm Gorgos, I think is probably the move there, but we could go back into the equipment dungeon and farm some materials to forge more gear. Wouldn't be a bad idea either, because I think that would definitely be a big help on the account, starting to get some gear pieces that match up with everybody we're doing. Okay, that caught us all the way up to level 4, so that's going to be pretty good. Got 300 stamina. Let's go jump into the new player event, and we're going to go ahead and get these guys knocked out. So we're going to got logged in here. So I think we've started to get to a point where we're not leveling up quite as frequently, obviously, and so our stamina, we're basically getting the dailies done and doing a little extra farming, so there's not a whole lot to do in that space. But we can get a lot of good stuff on the account. Still going through this items here. We got one more clear normal main story 9-7, so we're gonna get that knocked out. 9-7 here. Might as well try for 3 stars. We need 2 storm and win in 30 turns. So okay, we got 2 storm, win in 30 turns. We have the potential to do it, so we're gonna go ahead, and we haven't actually beat it with 3 stars, so we can't actually do multiple. So we're gonna go into here and see if we can get it done this time. I'm trying to think. The last 9-7 probably. I think I beat 9-7 the first day, so I have had a lot of upgrades on the account since then, so chances are I probably will 3-star this with the new with the 6-star characters I may or may not have had at the time. It looks like I'm kind of going through it pretty quick, so I think we'll be okay. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy clear as far as getting through it in 30 turns. We'll get the 3 stars on this guy, and then we'll move forward with all of those deals. Going through all the daily operations, just kind of doing the chores and the checklist, I did want to jump into the shard shop and see what we got going on in there, if there's anything worth writing home about or not. I forgot you got to kill all these. I thought once he died, you're going to be good. We got 19, 20 turns. I can't imagine we can't get these guys down. And there we go. I was going to say, we just need a good little smack and we're good to go. So there's our 3 stars. Boom. Already ready to go there. If we got some extra goodies down there, got 200 crystals because of those extra stars, so that's pretty good. At some point, it probably makes sense to start going back through here, get all these extra goodies by 3-starring everything. And it might be I need to build 1 or 2 characters in order to do that, but we do have quite a few people on the account now that are pretty functional. So that should work pretty well for us. If we go over into here, check out the shard shop, I want to take a peek. Ideally, you're buying these every day. You do have to sell tokens every day in order to do that. But as you've seen, we've been summoning a lot over the last few days, so that's pretty good. What we're looking for in here is we're looking for Rosier's Flame Relic, and then we're looking for Jarrett's Frost Relic. Those would be the 2 that I'd be most interested in. So unfortunately, nothing in there that's going to really help us out a whole bunch there. Let's check out these guys here. We've got 100 on the stamina. We got our daily done. Got a couple things to get through as far as those. So we'll get on that and get it done. But before we jump in those, we're going to collect all these guys here. We got some summons coming in, 22 summons. We got the 20 down here plus the 2, so we'll pull those. We got a couple chivalries for K. Let's go check out the chivalries. In fact, let's pull just in case we get somebody extra. So we're going to go ahead here. We just reset pity, so we do have 33 already, so that's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and pull 30 of them. Probably hold on to the 3 just not to spend rubies. I don't even know that I got them, to be honest with you. But we got the rares going on here. Hopefully more than 1. No, we get 1 rare. Who is it? Another Cormac. That could be a chivalry, I think, for Cormac, which wouldn't be too bad. I hit the skip. We got Turin. That's our first turn on the account. Don't know if I'm going to actually spend time building her quite yet, just because I think Nika is a better champion all around. So until you actually need a secondary healer for Hall of Conquerors or whatever the case is, probably not necessary to build 2 healers. But that's alright. So we got Jarrett. Hopefully we get some chivalries on him, start stacking him up a little bit, and that'll be what we get out of those. So let's jump over into our champions and take a peek at the chivalry. So we did get Morgan chivalry on the second. We're getting the maligning vortex, skill enhancement, attack gauge reduction plus 15%. So that's going to be a huge win in the attack gauge game. I still need to get her in speed gear, so I need to get sub rolls of speed and then rolls on those as far as trying to make her better, but we got a little ways to go. As far as K goes, we've got 2 of these guys. We're going to get evasion plus 10%. We'll take that all day long. And then on this guy, we're going to get attack percent and crit rate. So those are both going to be great for her, just getting her stepped up. So she's actually already on chivalry level 5. I have been using all of my tokens towards Rosier here. So as far as chivalries go, that is where we're at. We do have a chivalry for Jarrett, just getting some extra stats. That's going to be a big win, trying to keep him alive in Gorgos. So that'll be pretty helpful. On Cormac, we did get a chivalry, so we get recovery percent. That's kind of strange. I didn't know that he did heals, so maybe I got to take a closer look at his kit. That's kind of funny. So we're going to go into there and get that on him. And let's see here, as far as any of the other champions, no. So we do have some chivalries down here, but we're going to hold on to those for now. So we were starting to farm in the sealed temple, and we got our first skill up ability for K here. I don't have another rare bowl that is going to use these tokens, so we're going to go ahead and level that skill up and see what we get here. We got passive cooldown time, so it dropped it down to 3 turns instead of 4. So that's going to be pretty good as far as that goes, just kind of speeding that whole process up, getting that extra attack gauge when she does that. So taking a quick peek at my champions. Common, I've gotten all of them in the game, and the uncommon, I have gotten them all in the game, and on the rares we're missing Bodwin and Clementine. Outside of that, we've actually got all the rares in the game as well. Bodwin can be a great fit for Cromcroc at stage or chapter 10, stage 7. If you do not have a Guinevere, he spreads out the damage and helps out significantly in that beginning stage where Cromcroc takes your champions. He prevents that from happening. I think you get to keep 2 champions instead of losing 3, so that helps out quite a bit getting the damage in and moving forward. On the legendaries, we've been stacking up a couple on Morgan, but we've only gotten the 4 so far, but we're only on day 3, so that's pretty good. All right, so we rolled through those missions, got those completely dialed in, all set up. Oh, we completed the castle. We'll see if we can move up in another space here. We'll grab this fountain, update the fountain, get that moving. That's gonna be done in 3 minutes. So yeah, we have made some progress on the account, doing some things. I think what my goal is at this point, I'm going to use the 650 stamina to actually get, where am I at here? This is taking me all over the place. I'm going to use the 650 stamina to spend half of it in Gorgos and half of it in Weiskalag. That way I have gold on the account ready to go for tomorrow, as well as for Weiskalag getting some more forging materials so I can forge more vigor sets. I think is going to be a big win on the account. Try to get some of my main stats, such as my Nika equipment, get a main stat of HP percentage here, and then start trying to probably spend some time in the favor dungeons where we can awaken these and move towards getting belts and so forth. Over here, we'd love to get an effect accuracy right there, as well as getting some speed rolls on these pieces to actually get her sped up, where she's doing well, I don't even have her in a speed. Get her in a speed ring. That would be a big win also. So I just have a lot of opportunities and gear on the account. So we're going to work on getting that squared away with that gold and with those materials. But that's about what I got for you today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Kind of a shorter one. But we're going to keep pressing on. This is day 3. We got day 4 coming tomorrow with all those goodies on the account and see if we can grow it even further. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me all the way to the end. And I look forward to seeing you next time.